got a fire in my soul, yeah, it's burning bright. Guy band, he told me just to follow the light. Well, I heard the people singing with all their might, so I hit the ground running, and I ran all night. And we sang, run, 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 run. Run, 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 run. Run, 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 run. Run, 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 run. Well, I ran into my family, and I ran into my friends, and I ran into people that I didn't know then. And I said to them, hey, I could use a hand. And then I ran and I ran, and I ran and I ran, and we sang, run, 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 run. Run, 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 run. Run, 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 run. Run, 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 run. They say it's dangerous out there, but not if we're all here. If we're together, we can run without fear. They say it's dangerous out there, but not if we're all here. If we're together, we can run without fear. Well, the children and the elders and the strangers and the neighbors and the doctors and the teachers and the farmers and the bakers and the scientists and builders and the singers and the players and the buskers and the dancers and the dreamers and the painters and the coaches and the helpers and the artists and creators and the yogis and the healers and the preachers and the changers and the people and the planet and the forests and the rivers and the mountains and the oceans and the future and the vision. And the buskers and the patients and the future and the vision. Run, 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 run. Run, 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 run. Run, 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 run. Run, 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 run.
Now you got all these billionaires sitting on their asses telling us how it's gonna be. Well, I don't know about you, can only speak for me. I'm sick of the shystiness and everything in between. When it's together, we are always gonna overcome all the nastiness, the absolute obscure. Give them what they want, they think they're sleeping, but baby, guess what it is. We're all waking up, and I ain't talking about wokeness. I'll see you around. See you around the next set of beds. Now, this is how this ends.
All right. Good vibes, everybody. Good Wednesday morning. How you doing, Brother Sean? Good to be here with you, man.
Good to be here, my friend. How are you
Yeah.
doing?
Oh man, outstanding. At least it's warm.
It's
Uh,
-2 here.
Hey, well,
Yeah.
outstanding. It's there.
Oh my God.
I don't mean to sound abrasive, but hey, if the shoe fits, wear it. I'm
It
glad
don't
it's.
fit though.
I'm glad to hear that it's not that. Maybe
Yeah,
tomorrow though it'll be the opposite. I'll be the
man.
one in the cold. You'll be the one up there like, it was 70 degrees today, guys.
That's how every other day, man. Like you get like one
Yeah.
banger nice day, and then the
Yeah.
next one is freezing cold.
Hey, and it makes you feel wimpy, don't it? Like,
Yeah, it does.
man, that feels cold today.
Fair enough. I didn't look at the weather report before I went downstairs, and I assumed it was like yesterday's in shorts and a t-shirt, walking around like a lunatic.
Yeah, indeed, man, indeed. Well, good Wednesday morning to you, man. I'm so glad to be going, man. It's always good vibes. I see everybody down there. I see you, Chris the Flash. Double tap that screen for you fellas. Share the live stream out. Y'all go support Brother Sean at Sean Dig. We appreciate y'all being here with both of us. Always good vibes. We see you, Miss Jimena. How you doing? Good morning. I'm looking forward to our first guitar lesson, and we'll see what we can get done. And I appreciate you putting me up to the challenge. It's been a good something for me to kindly help me focus a little bit. So thank you. I appreciate it, and I'm looking forward to doing that. Good morning to you, and good vibes. Blissfully Renee. Good morning, our friend. How you doing? She's pretty much a neighbor of mine, a couple hours away from here, but in the same ballpark. So good morning. She's probably experiencing a lot of the same kind of. It's rainy. It's kind of for here. The rain's already went through, but it's still kind of like that overcast stuff. But it's warm. It's warm. So for me, I'm like, I don't care if it can be cloudy as it wants to be, as long as it's 75.
That's it.
I'll take it, bro. I'll take it. But man, yesterday actually there in the evening time, it did get like it was warm. It was warm, like whoa, like yeah, it was good one. Like you actually felt a little sweat coming on,
Oh yeah.
Hey, it was
For
welcome. I don't mind. I sweat. I'll sweat. I'll take it, man. But good morning to everybody. We appreciate y'all being here. This is Guy and Sean. Sean, I was sitting here yesterday, man, and I was, listening back through some of my favorite soundtracks of Sweating to the Oldies, and I was just looking through some old pictures, family pictures from back in the day, and I didn't feel comfortable showing my whole family, but I did feel comfortable showing some of myself from back in the day. And I didn't want to. I just put them to a little something where we could just kind of take it in, and I just thought,
Visual is everything. A picture's worth 1,000 words, as they say.
Indeed. Indeed. So I just thought I would, anyway.
Let them have it.
I'll just let you in. We'll get.
All fantastic. Verified photos.
Yeah.
How long ago would that have been?
Oh,
exactly?
It's been
a couple months, probably.
Yeah.
That's what I figured.
Yeah.
Right
as I started working out again.
Yeah, I don't know if they still do that Mr. Universe thing, but if so,
I wasn't looking into
it. I just do it for because I enjoy it. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah. That's it. It was simply, it was just like we were just hanging out, and I was like, well, hey, you know what I mean? It's kind of one of them deals, but anyway, I just thought I'd share them with everybody. I give you all a little something to carry through and
through this wonderful Wednesday.
That's how
something to strive for,
so it's a little something to shoot for with
let's see.
Anyway,
wow.
let's leave Renee. She's in the house. She understands. A lot of time spent carving that out. But anyway, just thought I'd share that with you guys. A little walk down memory lane for me. A little something.
Those years of forced exercise.
Yeah. I don't normally share those with her, but I figure being everybody knows everybody. Like, well, hell, I'll go ahead and share them. What the heck? Be free.
Yeah,
be free. That's kind of how I felt, and that's what I did. And I feel a whole lot better now.
Just take it.
There was a couple that was pretty questionable, so I didn't feel so comfortable sharing them. So maybe as time goes on, we'll see.
The banana hammock, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Anyway, good talk. Good morning, good vibes, everybody. Glad y'all could be here. Now that was pretty funny. You can see how I spend my extra time. But anyway, what can I say?
The color matching on some of them was so off. It was like colored head, black and white body. I'm pretty sure I could pass this off as real.
Yeah.
I mean, it's worth a roll of the dice, right?
Yeah.
Why not?
Oh, with a quick glance and some music playing, a little throw me off. Yeah. I felt like it blended right in.
Oh, hey. Whatever works, as they say.
Felt like it worked.
I have a feeling there's going to be posters of those made soon, like just in the background, one framed.
I'm not going to say it's a bad idea.
No. Mr. West Virginia.
I'm not even in West Virginia, man. I'm in Virginia, dude. Come on, man. I'm close to West Virginia, but I'm not in West Virginia.
That's why it's better. You're going to take it from them.
Yeah. It only takes a couple days for the internet service to get here.
Maybe with the upgrades you've made, some upgrades can be made, for what you've, put into the local community. I think fair is fair.
That's kind of how I felt.
I mean, come on.
You should have seen the calendar I donated to everybody last year. I felt like it was a whole year of fun.
The local fire department.
I do have a new calendar coming out that will be, available soon. You can make pre-orders at any time.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
The 2025 calendar comes out in November, so make sure you pre-order now.
Yeah. I feel like I'll start you off on any month you order. it's pretty much a new beginning from that point on in your life after that.
Everything
So
will change.
everything kind of your whole perspective on things. Mine did. But anyway, yeah, always good vibes, brother Shine. Yeah, always good vibes. Had a pretty good week this week so far, man. My daughter lost the key to her car. Yeah, mile a minute right there. That's fun. So it looks like,
is it one of those fancy ones that you have
No,
to fob
no.
through? Okay.
no,
That's
she's
good.
got an older car, thankfully, so it's
Yeah.
not going to be $1 billion to get a freaking key made. But you got to go to the see where the little car's in her mama's name. So we got to go. We got to go get a guy. Either her mama's got to go with us, or she's got to send her ID with me, and then show that we need a key made for the car, or whatever. However it is that works. Take the registration of the car and all that kind of stuff. But we got to go to a dealership. Closest dealership to me now from where my daughter lives, it's about 45 minutes. But for me, that's about an hour and a half because it's 45 minutes for me to get to my daughter.
To there. Yeah, that's rough.
Like, man, so anyway.
If it's old enough, there's another way to start it. Wink.
I know. But, I don't want to even.
Yeah.
No.
Right.
No.
No. All right.
No, we'll just go get a key,
Good
and then we'll
parenting.
get a couple
Yeah.
of them made, and I'll keep me one here, and her mama can keep her one, and
get her a little magnet box for the inside of her hood. You know what I mean? You always got to have two.
Something, man, something.
Hide spot or something.
But she lost her key and ain't found it. So, and it's been like, I think she said she lost it Saturday night. But it's there at her house.
I've had a few of those Saturday nights.
I've never had nothing like that happen to me before. And you
remember all the crap people would tell you? It's like, oh, you got your car, your keys.
I hate it when somebody starts this crap. Did you look under your car?
Lean on the window, and if you pull it at the right angle and put all your weight on it.
Oh yeah. Well, if it was me, I think I'd be like, well, it ain't you. Shut up. You know what I mean?
Fishing with a piece of tie wire, trying to get the medication into it.
Man. Oh, man, you talk about, hey, there ain't nothing will chafe my hind end any worse than for somebody to start with 100 questions on me. Well, did you try that? Did you do? Hey. That's an, hey. I'm about to implode already.
The situation is stressful enough.
Yeah. It's like, just ain't time for it. Ain't time for that. Good talk.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't need to. We don't need that. Yeah, we don't need that right now. I'm about to blow up.
Oh yeah.
About to die.
Especially when you see them dangling in the initial, like losing them sucks.
Oh,
like, you lock yourself out.
Oh, man.
It's like I have a few options as a man now.
Oh man.
Asking for help is not one of them.
Oh man. No. Oh no.
Absolutely no.
No, because then once I ask for help and people don't help me the way I think they should, then I get mad because they ain't helping me the way I think they should.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Good stuff.
Why ain't you looking in the dirty laundry basket? Ain't we the one with the big bright ideas? You know what I mean?
It's surprisingly hard, at least up here in Canada, to find a metal coat hanger. Like, you remember back in the day,
Really?
the ones, we just unwind them. Best things for getting into cars, right? No, try to find one now. They're all like just with the plastic base, or they're all plastic. Yeah, so that's why I carry a roll of tie wire everywhere I go. One of the most universal tools next to duct tape. You get enough tie wire, overlap it, twist it together with the right kind of hook on there. You can get in. You always get your keys. Enough room between the rubber.
He said we're in his ear. He said, "Hey, you specimens!" See, he knows.
Yeah, I seen something.
He knows, Sean.
Something about sexy body before.
I know, and
Surprised you
we
missed
were
it.
we were discussing. I don't know if Brother Clint was able to see the walk down memory lane or anything with the photo, but we were just discussing the importance of that and how anyway. We were just discussing,
That's it.
He said, okay, Big Papa's here, you sexy beast. I knew it was up there.
There you go.
Oh man, that's so funny. Hey, brother Clint's in the house. We appreciate you. Life and things. Appreciate you, man. Thank you for being here. Good vibes. Always good vibes. This is Guy and Shine, 11 to 1, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Eastern Standard Time. And then on both channels, there might be randoms. We might be together, we might not, but you just never know. Between the two of us, we might be on every day, 3 or 4, 5, 10 times a day. We never know what we're going to do. Sometimes you just never know. But shout out to everybody. We appreciate you all being here. I'm gonna push up brother Gaston.
Yes, sir.
From Gaston Guitar Covers, man. I just appreciate this dude, and I like this this song by Johnny Amish.
Yep.
So we encourage you, go check them out, go support them. They don't get any credit off of this right here. So if you enjoy the music, go check them out so that they can get them a view and leave them a kind word and tell them you come from Creating Change and Shine Dig. So we appreciate y'all being here. Good vibes, man. Always good vibes.
Always.
Is it wasted now? Your thoughts unwind somehow across the shadowed lands to a place forever stands. There's no time to get old when you're dancing down an empty road. Got both feet pointed straight at the night, underneath those burning clouds of twilight. Believe wherever you go, there'll be enough music to feed your soul. And even though I know you're not coming back, I'll say I'll see you again. Have we wasted here the silence of our fears, the frozen morning light on the day we learned to fight? There's no time to get old when you're dancing down this empty road. Got both feet pointed straight at the night, underneath those burning clouds of twilight. Believe wherever you go, there'll be enough music to feed your soul. Even though I know you're not coming back, I'll say I'll see you again. No time to get old.
I did not mean to do that. Sorry about that, Gaston. Did not mean to hit the button. My finger. That was all by accident. Did not mean to cut him off that 30-some seconds short. Sorry about that, Brother Gaston, but good job on that, Johnny Amish and Brother Gaston. I apologize for doing that. That was a complete mistake, and it just happened to come up on Brother Will's. I was trying to scroll down, dude. My finger got stick. Like, it gets like where it's sticky, dude, and I accidentally hit. I didn't mean to do that, but I did. So there it is. That's how that come to an end. But anyway, shout out to everybody. We appreciate you guys being here. That's what spending all day on the yard can do to you. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Indeed. Indeed. Is your chat isn't showing everything.
Yeah, I've seen that too. I was like,
I don't know. I mean, I feel like it is. I don't know. It says there's only one person in the it says we only got 2 people now. Yeah, I don't know if I don't know. I feel like I'm. I mean,
It's funny because we were just talking about some of the oddities of StreamYard as of late, right before we came on here, and yeah, I don't know. Sometimes it just doesn't seem to be doing what you want it to do, which
Sometimes.
is relatively new because I know the first couple months I don't remember any problems. I remember that day that we had no sound for some reason. Nobody could hear sound, but we could hear it. That was the first day I remember it starting.
Right. Yeah, I don't know what the deal is, man.
I don't
Gen
either.
X said just made my last video or challenge video, Flash. That's a wrap. Gotta edit it, upload it, and DUN. Hey, I hear you there, brother. DUN. Hey, well, good job on sticking with the challenge and good job on just staying with something and going through it. Oh, Awakened by the Looking Glass. Hello, hello. Good to see you here. Welcome to Guy and Shine. Good vibes, always good vibes. Our friends, we appreciate you. Hit the like button if you haven't already. Share the live stream out. We can promise it'll always be respect. Ain't always promise exactly where we might go with it, but it'll always be respectful either which way. Me and Chris had a whole discussion about the new baby chicks that didn't show on the laptop. Yeah, I don't know if it is or not. I hope we're seeing everything, but it looks normal to me. Like it looks normal that we're kind of seeing it. I don't see anything that says anything's like being blocked or anything like that. So if it isn't, there's Miss Patty. Good morning. Good morning. I haven't scrolled all the way back up through, and I just cut Gatson off early and didn't mean to because my fingers. I'm waiting on them to stop. Like I'm trying to figure out how to make them not as sticky. I don't have any powder or anything, but my hands. I don't know. Just does it sometimes. The other day it was the same way. I think it's just because it's kind of damp. Because of the rain, kind of damp as it kind of sticky. Sense. You know what I mean? Because my guitar was sticky as it could be this morning, or felt, like my hand
was
wasn't
like that
sliding
the other
on
night. It was like gummy.
It's weird.
Almost. Yeah.
It's odd. So we're trying here, but it's always good vibes always to you. What do you got down here, brother Sean? I see.
This is when I played the other night at Big Jack's.
Okay, very good. All right. Well then, you want to tell everybody the name of it and everything, and I'll bring it up here.
This is called You Can Try, and it's I don't know. I guess the best way to describe it is just trying something different. I was doing this about a year or so ago, like a similar style of music. So it's just about being around somebody and wondering if you're the one that's not making enough effort or if it's maybe the other party involved. So that's what
Let's
it's
see.
about.
Before I carry forward, I see you, Blissful. I even asked about Baby Shine. Laugh out loud. I do, man. Your comments are coming up because y'all was making a lot of comments up and down. I do remember that now. I remember you saying that. I just didn't know. I didn't remember it on the way back down through. But yeah, that comment was in there. I did see that. So yeah. It definitely was there, just so you know, because I do remember now that she says that. I remember her asking about Baby Sean because I laughed about it when I seen it.
What does that mean? I don't even know.
Because you had told me that your son was sick the other day from school.
Oh yeah. Baby Sean, gotcha. Yeah, he's doing better.
Yeah,
he's doing better. He's It's just going like with the being in school. One, it was like the same with hockey, right? Like just being around like younger kids, like it'll roll through them.
Germ pool, dude.
Dude,
it's a germ pool, bro.
It's just nasty, man.
It is. They're nasty really, little creatures. They are. I'm talking about my kid too. They're all nasty.
Love them, but it's like, make sure wash your hands, man.
Oh man, you gotta stay on them, bro. And it don't matter how much, because they're gonna bring it home. It's coming home. Yeah. Mom and Dad gonna get to enjoy it. Granny and Grandpa gonna get some of it. Everybody getting some of it.
It's funny now because like it's like when you call someone, it's like, hey, what are you up to? Like, oh, we're having a dinner. Do you want to come over? I'm like, is anyone sick? That's the first question.
I've been here being sick.
Yeah, and then like if you sniffle at all, everybody's looking at you.
Yeah, like, they start throwing cross signs at you and stuff, man. Like,
get out of here.
I had to sneeze, man. That was it. I just had to sneeze. Yeah, I see your Mama and Missy down there, Awakened by the Looking Glass. We see you down there. This is Brother Sean's song that he brought that we got down here. We'll see you on just a few minutes. This is Good Vibes, Guy and Shine.
I never need a saving, but seems sad lately. Always now I can't refrain from all my old wicked ways. And now you be seeing everything, and you be asking me to change. I can get okay, and baby I can tell you that all the things that are inside mine twisted and are gonna make sense. Doesn't matter where you started, it's where you end up shaking out. Lay it all down, put the concrete in the ground. Couldn't help myself and I wanna get it out. All these intrusions, they make me so profound. Can't help this thing and I don't wanna say that I can't be fixed or that I'm incomplete. But maybe there's a part of that is always true. 'Cause baby, I've done all this for you. Say baby, there's no way to save me. Frankly, ain't nothing worth saving. And if you couldn't be paving me into that dirt hole that goes 6 feet down, yo, and I can bring it back one day, but right now at that time, see, so two different sides of the tracks was always what led us here. Now we're on the other side and I can see it clear. Inside my head I cannot rearrange all this pain, but I'm working on it day by day, the single trains can't help me out and get me past a single place. I've been reverting to my old goddamn ways, and you wanna see something different, I don't blame you. This is all a choice and I can help but only continue in my old times and phrases. Doesn't matter where I end up in places, baby, you know that you hold the spaces that always have mattered to me. So I said, baby, well maybe you can actually save me, but that ain't part of your job, see. And I gotta change my terrible wicked ways, and if I can't be complete, then I suggest I hit the streets. 'Cause you know what they say, you can take the kid out of the streets, but the streets ain't the kid. No matter how long he's gonna actually live, this ain't on you, it's always been on me, see. But baby, I can tell you one thing for sure, see, baby, I know that you wanna save me. You got a heart of gold, see. Well, I'll be fading away, and I've been trying damn near everything to change my wicked ways, but never forget, baby, you was the closest one to saving me, yeah, baby.
Yeah, good job, man. That was fun. That was fun, man. It's
Yeah, get into my eyes. You're almost there. You're almost there. Almost.
Oh man, you know, I love it. I love it.
You gotta step into that box. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because it's different. It's like save me.
Yeah, dude. That's that vocal layering. You know what I mean?
Oh man,
You gotta hit them high
save
notes.
me.
Yeah.
I
Depends on
love it.
how bad my seasonal allergies are, if I can hit those high notes or not. It's like be down here, like baby. You know what I mean? You gotta get up there. You gotta get into it. You gotta feel
Save
it.
me.
That's it. There you
I
go.
love it. I
There you
love
go.
it, man. It's funny. Magic Healing, we see you up in here. We see you. I miss Patty. Good to see you. Hi, Mama. Renee. We appreciate you being here. Thank you all. We appreciate everybody. Always good vibes to everybody. Just appreciate all of you being here. Shout out to Brother Clint and Sister Jimena for using their creative abilities on mine and Shine's little saying. So shout out to you guys. We appreciate y'all being here. Good vibes, guys. Always good vibes.
He walk in shouting, full of fire and smoke, preaching about the world like it's some kind of joke. Says he loves peace, but his tongue cuts deep, keeps folks awake when they trying to sleep. 1 second smiling, next he's throwing flames, talking so wild they forgot his name. He got the mind-stained blues, Lord, can't you see? Every word he speaks spill misery. Folks don't argue, they just refuse. They walk away from that mind-stained blues. You got the mind-stained blues, oh yes, it's true. Every time he talks, something foul comes through. Got a mouth full of facts that don't hold no weight. Spits like he's wise, but he's preaching hate. Claims he's a healer, claims he's woke, but his love's just a cruel man's joke. Joy to rage like a rattlesnake strike, talking about peace while he picks a fight. He got the mind-stained blues, can't wash it off. Every word he spilled just makes folks scoff. Folks don't listen, they pay no dues. They done tuned out them mind-stained blues. Yeah, he got the mind-stained blues and it sticks like glue. The more he talks, the less sounds true. Mirror full of lies, dressed up like grace, painted smile on a weathered face. But you scratch that mask, and what you find is thorns in a crown and a crooked mind. Talks about sinners, but he sins the same. Blaming the fire, but he feeds the flame. Every word's a trap, every smile's a blade, and folks walk off when the dues get paid. Ain't no reasoning, ain't no peace, just a river of noise that never cease. He got the mind-stained blues soaked down deep. Ain't no prayer gonna help him sleep. Folks just sigh, they've had their cues. Ain't no fixing them mind-stained blues. Yeah, he got the mind-stained blues, and we all knew that every word he speaks just turns the sky untrue. So if you see him coming, don't catch his eye, or you'll wear them stains till the day you die.
Outstanding.
Yes.
Outstanding way. Hey, that's awesome, man. I love it, man. Outstanding, guys. Good job with that. Shout out to Brother Tommy in the house. I see you down here with us, Brother Tommy. Whenever you would like to come up is perfectly fine. I know we're coming up on the lunchtime hour. So I know if that sounds like when you would like here, we'll do a little break. A little time for getting a refill on a drink, and then we'll have Brother Tommy come up and see what he has to share with us today, and get the last hour of our good vibes going on, Brother Shine. So I'm gonna bring up. I'm gonna play. Let's see, what am I gonna play? I don't have nothing really planned yet. Let's see here. Let's do. I'm gonna do one of my songs.
Yeah,
How
man.
about that?
How about that?
How about that? How about to do one of my own songs then? You know what I mean?
There you go.
But yeah, man, I'm gonna do. I'm gonna play out, slow it on down. That gives us a few minutes to go grab us a drink and stretch our legs, and then we'll be back and bring Brother Tommy up and get the last hour of good vibes, rocking and rolling, man. This is good vibes. Guy and Shine, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 11 to 1 Eastern Standard Time. Always good vibes, guys.
Good vibes.
I've been in a hurry, since I don't know when. Gotta bring it on back, start over again. Yeah, bring it on back to a nice old pace, the kind where a guy like me wins a race. Yeah, slow it on down. Take the time it takes to take a real good look around. Yeah, bring it on back to a nice old pace, the kind where a guy like me wins the race. Well, I got me a woman, yeah, she's better than most. Yeah, I get the space I need to really cut loose. Yeah, she slows it on down to a nice old pace, the kind where a guy like me wins the race. You slow it on down. Take the time it takes to take a real good look around. Yeah, bring it on back to a nice old pace, the kind where a guy like me wins a race. You slow it on down. Take the time it takes to take a real good look around. Yeah, bring it on back to a nice old pace, the kind where a guy like me wins the race. Yeah, slow it down. Slow it on down, guys. Good vibes only to you. Always good vibes. Always good vibes only to all of my beautiful people out there. Appreciate you guys. Have a great day.
Got a fire in my soul, yeah, it's burning bright. Guy Bandy told me just to follow the light. Well, I heard the people singing with all their might. So I hit the ground running, and I ran all night. And we sang, run, 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 run. Run, 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 run. Run, 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 run. Run, 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 run. Well, I ran into my family, and I ran into my friends, and I ran into people that I didn't know then. And I said to them, hey, I could use a hand. And then I ran and I ran, and I ran and I ran. And we sang, run, 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 run. Run, 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 run. Run, 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 run. Run, 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 run. They say it's dangerous out there, but not if we're all here. If we're together, we can run without fear. They say it's dangerous out there, but not if we're all here. If we're together, we can run without fear. Well, the children and the elders and the strangers and the neighbors and the doctors and the teachers and the farmers and the bakers and the scientists and builders and the singers and the players and the buskers and the dancers and the dreamers and the painters and the coaches and the helpers and the artists and creators and the yogis and the healers and the preachers and the changers and the people and the planet and the forests and the rivers and the mountains and the oceans and the future and the vision. And the buskers and the patience and the future and the vision. Run, 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 run. Run, 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 run. Run, 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 run. Run, 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 run. Run, run, run.
All right, good vibes, everybody. We appreciate y'all being here. This is Guy Shine. We brought up Tommy here with us. If you're ready, roll, Tommy. I got there he is. There he is.
There
I
he
tell
is.
you what, man. I tell you what. Old Tommy coming in. He's in there. Look at it. Get his gear on. Got his gear ready. How's brother Tommy this morning, man?
I was still in listening mode.
Oh, were you? Well, you know, every once in a while we like well, you know, I didn't know if you was around to get to share in my little walk down memory lane. I thought maybe I'd give you a little something just to get you started off.
Oh man.
I just wanted to start this off.
It felt weird because it was like you were superimposing your face on my body.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
That's a vertical
I
vertical window.
can do it for you too, Tommy. Look what I'm able to do. Like if you need to have a little, I can superimpose it over you as well.
A little push up. Just you do the flex in the background, right?
That was some old pictures. That was some old pictures from
About
long
6 months ago.
Yeah,
It's been a rough winter.
Got to get back in shape. I just thought I'd give you a before and after, and that's the before. And,
Where's the after?
well, it's gonna be a while. You got to give me time to make it after. I mean, hell, we just now got before going.
Well,
You're gonna have to give me a little time to get after. I mean, we're gonna have to get after.
It's got to be before all that extra tanning, though, because there is some serious tanning. How many hours in those beds are you spending?
Well, quite a bit, But when it's
Good
cold
answer.
outside,
You need. To
I don't know exactly where you're leading to that. I feel like I may step into something I wasn't trying to.
I do have questions. How do you make sure you have no tan lines?
Well, now there is some special spray that you can get at. I don't like to throw names out there like that because I mean they're not paying me forever.
I hope you wear the safety goggles when you're in there.
Look, that was so shocking. Tommy went blurry. Oh no, the hell there he is. Oh no, there he is. Oh, he's still blurry.
It knocked him into another dimension.
We're gonna bring him back into focus here in just a second. I'll stop, Tommy. I won't even start thinking about. Yeah,
gotta focus.
Yeah,
there we go. All right, coming
there
back.
you go. Now he's back in and there he is. I tell you what, brother Tommy, I'm gonna shout everybody out here, and then I'm gonna give you the floor and let you share it with us. Whatever you feel led. We appreciate you being here, and we see you awakened by the looking glass. Have busted lip.
You guys go ahead. I'm taking care of a bearded dragon right now, and it's gotten out of its cage. So I'm gonna deal with that. And I'll be ready.
Hey, you do what you got to,
it's
man.
It's giving me a weird look, and it's
don't let him side eye you. Don't let him side eye you. You get him. You get him, Shine. We're on your side.
All right, I'll be back.
I got your back. I'm way back.
If you never see me again, I died from a dangerous.
Just give me a quick message
bite from a lizard
out so that I'll know.
If
I'll share it with everybody.
That means call 911. Okay.
Okay, I'll be listening. Yeah, I'll be listening for that.
Good luck, guys.
All right, bud. Brother Shine. All right. Well, I hope he's able to get the bearded dragon. We won't ask him for details in that little adventure that he's going on, but shout out to everybody in the chat room. We see you here, Blissfully Renee, Dave B. I see you there, Waking by the Looking Glass. Guys, I got way behind in the comments. Miss Patty, I see you there. I'm sorry, guys. Brandon Ziegler, hey, what's up? What's up? Good to see you. I'm coming through. Wakened, I see you there. Blissfully Renee, good morning to you, my friend. Well, good afternoon to you, my friend. Coming up on good afternoon anyway. So cooking time, see you there. Dave B, see you there. Bells and stars, good morning. Good morning, our friends. Thank you for being here with us. We appreciate you. Hi, Mom. Hi, Missy. I appreciate you guys being here. Magic Healing. Hi, Miss Amena. Good morning to you. Lucy Warren's World. I see you there. Shout out to everybody here. We appreciate every one of you. Gen X, I see you, Brother Clint. Getting your workout on, man. Proud of you, dude. Keep it going. Brother Chris, I see you. Life and Things. Brother Chris, appreciate you being here, man. Thank you. Thank you very much. Double tap the screen for you fellas if you haven't already. Appreciate you, appreciate you, Brother Chris. Jarrett Talks, thank you, man. Thank you. Appreciate you being here. I got behind, guys. Sorry about that. You know how we do. We get started running. Well, I can't say we. I get started running my mouth, and the next thing you know, I miss a lot of things. But shout out to you guys. I appreciate y'all being here. Good morning, Brother Tommy. How are you doing this morning, and what do you have going for us, brother?
I've been metaphorically slaying dragons. Speaking of when Shine's going up to slay some dragons. So
yeah. Expound on that for us, please, sir.
Back in the 90s, I watched podcasts. Why podcasts are great. Here, I'm going to go off on maybe a podcast rant here. But 4 podcasts and why podcasts are so good these days, and what I back in the 90 days, I'm trying to pay attention to the chat as I talk to. Why podcasts are so good. Going back to my 90s sitcom, I wrote down like a bunch of inspirational ideas just today that I'm gonna go shoot starting today. One of I'm living near right now this what I call my version of Stonehenge, so I'm gonna go shoot that and make like a little deal over that. But 90s TV 90s sitcoms. I liked back in the day those sitcoms. Nickelodeon was my jam. Watched like one or two Disney Channel like back as a young Tommy. Nickelodeon, and I like the shows that entertained. I'm talking about doing all these things. Like you want to entertain, you want to inform, educate. I like the ones that entertained and taught you a lesson. Boy Meets World comes to mind. Shout out Boy Meets World. 90s, talking about 90s ABC Family, Friday Night, TGIF back in those days. I liked all those shows that entertained but taught you a lesson. And all these actors now that were a part of these shows are coming on and talking about their experiences on these podcasts currently. Pod Meets World from Boy Meets World. I like to watch Seventh Heaven, and they just Catching Up with the Camdens is another one that's some great stuff that I just listened to in their most recent one on Catching Up with the Camdens and how that show had a lot of heavy moments, and they always joke on that podcast about the show being like the first, they did it here first kind of thing, when when you talk MTV and teen pregnancies and everything. Well, Seventh Heaven actually did that first, and teen pregnancies. What's another one? Nickelodeon, Drake and Josh. Shout it. Can anyone anyone familiar with can anyone guess a Nickelodeon show that I probably like one of my last ones I really watched before I guess, I don't know, what do you say, Stop Being Cool or whatever? Can anyone guess the TV show that I kind of watched based on the stuff I can do?
Mm-hmm.
It evolved, hint, what I do kind of now, what I'm into now, what I do now, but it also taught lessons and kind of merged the two topics together. I have these topics here, but see if anyone's familiar with it and everything. Real quick, give it a second here.
Yeah, that's cool, man. Good job.
All right.
Hey, Brian Drums, I see you out there, buddy. Good to see
Brian
you.
Drums, blissfully, Davey, another blissfully comment.
Hey, thank you, Brian Drums. Appreciate you, my friend. Appreciate you, man. We really do appreciate you. Thank you very much for your kindness, man. Thank you. Thank you. We got Brother Tommy in the house sharing some stuff of his and sharing with us a little story of well, go ahead. I'll let you fill him in on what your question was to everybody with your sitcoms, Brother Tommy.
So I know there's in the last year there's like controversy. There's a documentary got released and everything with like the creator of like the shows early on, and it kind of put a bad taste in a lot of people's mouth after that documentary came out around some really dark things that happened with, especially when the Drake and Josh comes to mind, and from Nickelodeon.
Yeah.
What's a few others? I mentioned Seventh Heaven. Boy Meets World was Disney Channel. And got a loud thunderclap. It's storming here.
I thought I heard that, man. Yeah, I heard it in my earphones, man.
It's thundering. It's storming.
Dang.
And Drake and Josh. But the one show iCarly, about a web show.
iCarly. Okay. I'm not.
What that was the last Nickelodeon show that I watched before I grew up in such a way.
Right.
It was the last one. I was technically exiting my teen years when that was going on.
Yeah.
And then they did a recent redo, what do you call it? Which it was all good. Like it teaches lessons. They're out there to teach lessons about current day stuff and everything. And I like those things that can entertain, but can teach you something that actually has a real meaning too.
Yeah. Kind of mixes both in. Yeah. I agree, man. I agree. Good job, brother Tommy. Good job, my man. Hey, good job, everybody, man. Good job with everybody being here. Appreciate you guys. I see you, Brian Drums. Thank you, Blissfully Renee. She got to go get her some breakfast. She's hungry. Got Dave B in the house. I'll be listening. You remind me of my game. I need to catch up on. That made me laugh too. I think that's all they have aside. They have aside. They're going things aside out of the crap out of if you ain't careful, guys. But we appreciate y'all being here. This is Guy and Sean. Got brother Tommy in the house at Keeping It Real. Tommy Kenyon at Keeping It Real. He shared over his song and got another one down here. I'll play here in just a minute. Promoting his new stuff going on, and got another one down here that we do. But shout out to you, man. I appreciate you being on and sharing with us, brother Tommy. Thank you, man.
I know the one I created for me has that little countdown towards me. It's always good, like when you're about to bring me on, you can play that, and then it's like a countdown to having me on.
Yeah, we definitely need a countdown. Actually, what I need to do is organize this thing down in here, because I don't have no type of organization down here, and I wind up like having to try to like, I'll have it in my mind what I'd like to play next, but actually getting to it sometimes I'm like trying to scroll through, find what I want. So I need to spend a few minutes and just kind of line things up a little bit better in a way where it's kind of like a little bit better, but I don't mind. Sometimes I just like to accidentally hit stuff and just let her fly. It don't matter. But yeah, man, shout out to you, brother Tommy. This is Sweet Tea. What you call it? Sweet Tea Reacts. Is that what you call that? Or
I'm getting to reacts. Like I said, I'm going about to. I don't know. Catch it before range or maybe later. Shoot I'm walking through is I'm seeing it and it's reminding me of like this is it. I'm walking through. It reminds me of walking through this actual Stonehenge and wherever it is in Europe. I forget where. But I'm looking at like reacting to things, doing some reacts to like the internet. The internet is weird. If y'all don't know, the internet is weird. There's some weird things on the internet.
No kidding.
And I want to react to some things like podcasts of the 90s. The internet is weird. Bring back the ice bucket challenge. Some of the things, ideas that I was just inspired by today. What I write here? React without sound. Because I had some reacts. I had some sound with music and copyright stuff. Not affecting me now, but when I like start to monetize and that may affect me later. But react without like that music and everything.
Yeah.
Like that, the whole blue. Look, was it the Blue Origin flight to orbit? How was that fake or whatever? Like, yeah, we're all weird. The internet is weird. That may be why the internet's weird because the people on it are weird.
Yeah, got a whole mix of all of us out here. Makes for a nice big weird mix of a lot of things, man. Which is that's what makes it cool. There's space for everybody, but this is Guy Shine and brother Tommy. This is brother Tommy's video that he was just talking about, and we'll be back here in just a few minutes. Appreciate y'all being here. Good vibes, everybody. Always good vibes.
When you're feeling down in this techie haze, lost in the speed of these digital days, world's evolving quicker than you can blink, caught in the code, no time to think. Keeping it real with Sweet Tea vibes, rolling through changes. through the streams, chasing productivity, chasing dreams. No time for pauses, no time to wait. In the rhythm of tech we create, keeping it real, sweet tea vibes, rolling through changes as life collides, adapting fast while the circuits hum, innovations beat, here we come. Here we come. Procrastination can't take the wheel. This digital world, we keep it real. With every pulse, with every beat, Sweet Tea's groove makes the future complete. Here we come.
Uploading.
You know, I could have used that guy to wrestle a 4.5-foot lizard. You know what this thing's name is? Godzilla.
Oh, God.
It's
That's
gigantic.
funny, man.
No joke. The tail on it's 3 feet long. Like without like just the body of it, it's like 15 years old. He's
Yeah.
still giving me the side eye. I had to
Still
put towel
side eye.
on him and grab him and put him in the cage. I was
Yeah,
like,
but-
get
Well,
out of
3
here.
feet long tail. Is that a gator? Not.
That's
I
what
keep Shank close by for
he's got
side
the
eye.
attitude of the gator because when I flew that towel on him, he started rolling around and I had to get a hold of him. But he was hissing at me. I'm
Keep
still
a shank
looking at
close by, brother. Keep
You're
a
not
shank
Playing
close-
dragons.
You ain't getting fed today, I'll tell you that.
Hey, stab if you
Get some
have to.
tangerines into him and he starts getting a little squirrely.
Oh yeah, get some. Them tangerines might have sat just a bit long before we give it to him.
Yeah.
He
I'm
got 2 side eyes.
I'm out here slaying the internet dragons and just with all the stuff I've been just inspired by today.
Oh, yeah.
With just going out there and finding the lessons of the internet, finding the
Yeah.
lessons of the shows I like to watch, and talking slaying dragons.
There you go, man. It's a good technique. I mean, like, it seems to be, I was talking about that with somebody else the other day, and they're like, I don't know where to, like, they've been wanting to start doing their own thing, and I just said, just start, man. Like, like, I remember that phase of, like, thinking about every single thing and being like, I didn't do anything for 6 months, and it didn't use half the stuff that I was thinking about, so,
Yeah,
you
yeah. You'll get froze up thinking about what you should
Yeah.
or shouldn't or whatever. And I'm with you on that, bro. Just if you really want to just do something that's just for yourself and just something to kind of share of yourself, no matter what it is, then this is one of the easiest ways to kindly be able to be around other folks and share with other folks and just do you. You don't have to be nothing, you don't have to try to be nothing different other than you. Or if you want that's why it's called YouTube.
Mhm.
You get to decide what it is that you want to do. It's called YouTube.
Yep.
And it is that selfish with your own channel. You just do what you want to do, and hopefully other people
Yeah, exactly.
you find
Yeah.
other people that like what you do,
And if
So,
you do you, most likely other people you'll find the people who like you,
yeah.
and you'll connect.
Yeah. And it doesn't matter what it is that you do. That's the cool
No.
part. Is there's
No.
going to be other folks
Mm-hmm.
that like no matter what it is, you know, like there's going to be other people that enjoy it. It may only be 4 or 5, it may be 4 or 500, maybe 4 or 5,000, whatever. But there's going to be other people that's going to be like, hey, that was pretty cool, or that was
Yeah.
funny, or I like that, or whatever.
Yeah.
You know, and it's just cool. It's a cool platform if you use it for that. If you just go.
Yep. Exactly. Exactly.
I guess you're referring, Miss Jimena, to my photo album that I ran across earlier.
This
Oh.
this is fun, Patty. Like when they said we entertain ourselves in here.
Yeah.
Like what we all pay to do this.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's true.
A screwdriver prying things open, punching holes in things, and scarring side eye and small dinos. Yeah, buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Smile.
buddy.
I don't
Yeah,
think
buddy,
he
he'll have
qualifies to smile.
he'll
Like
have
if you put
perma
him beside a
side eye.
Komodo dragon, you would mistake the two.
Yeah, buddy. He'll wind up with an unnatural piercing between eyes.
Yeah.
Like, bloop, got them both. Side eyeing out of
As
him.
long as he don't get you with that tail first, man. He knows when something's coming.
He might be kindly twitchy as I hang him out to let that skin dry up, make me a pair of
Boy.
sandals out of, but he ain't side eyeing me no more.
Alligator boots.
Hey, hey, you know, I'm
those
all
are the
about
rage.
style, guys. And when one
Yeah.
side eyes me, it becomes part of my style. I'll stick him and it'll be part of my shoe collection. Shoot, I'll stick him. I keep
Walking
my
around
shank handy.
downtown
I
with a lizard
always
tail
got a
in your
shank.
hand like a bullwhip.
Hey, yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, well,
Yeah.
it ain't no clacker full of fun once you side eye a fella.
No, that's it.
Then we put the clacker down and we get the sticker out. And
Yeah.
when I refer to sticker, I mean the shank.
The poker.
Me.
The sticker.
Follow
Depends
me.
on where you come from.
You should have seen all the holes I stabbed in the wall over a little old spider. It wasn't but about that big, but when I first seen it, it looked like a daggone dinner plate. I
Oh,
was
yeah?
like, oh crap, and I started sticking. Well, come to find out, it wasn't but about the size of the end of my finger. But at first reaction is like,
Sure, it wasn't
these-
an ant.
might have been an ant. But either which way, I got him because I pushed him through, so I didn't really get to identify it. But apparently, it wasn't as big as I thought because it only took one
I
hole.
hope you got him and he didn't tell his friends and they're building up some kind
I
of
just
network
about
in the
cut a
wall.
new window in this
Yeah.
wall right here, to be honest with you, by the time I did get him, but I ain't seen no more.
Don't
you
give him
know.
don't give him any fire. You know what I mean?
Got many a spots where I can pre-hang me a picture now. They'll be a little bit out of whack, but it'll be art. Art. It's
Art.
subjective.
That's right. That's right.
Just double tap that like button. You know who that's for.
There's the
Mhm.
tap Chris the
Mhm.
Flash in the house.
Mhm.
Double tap Chris the Flash in the house. What's up, brother Chris? How you doing, man? Hope everybody's doing good. That was a reference to guy missing the comments. It's okay, we entertainers there. Yeah. Hey, and when it seems like when my mouth starts running, it's impossible for me to read. And that's just the truth. I just gonna be honest with y'all, really. But shout out to you guys. We appreciate y'all being here. This is Guy Shine, Brother Tommy, coming at y'all with some good vibes. Gonna play us another song out here, get us another stretch, and
Mhm.
it looks like we're about 12:30, coming up on the last 30 minutes. Good vibes,
Yes.
Guy Shine, and Brother
Yeah.
Tommy in the house, man. So, guys, we appreciate every one of you being here. Shout out to you guys, man. Good vibes, always good vibes. We'll see you here in just a few minutes, guys.
Who can make my views rise, sprinkle like or two? Cover it in comments and a song old or new. The Bandy Man can. The Bandy Man can because he wrestles with his mic to makes the audio sound good. Who can take a guitar, rap it with a man, soak it in the sun and make a podcast with two men? The Bandy Man, the Shine Man, the Shining Bandy Men can. The Shining Bandy Men can because they wrestle with the mute. Now we can't tell if the audio sounds good, grabbing his tea with a wifey handoff. Talk about your spoiled men, y'all. Who can take tomorrow, dip in a live stream, separate the bad vibes and light up all our screens? The Bandy Man, the Shine Man, the shining Bandy Man can. The shining Bandy Man can, because they fixed the mic and mute, and now the audio sounds good. So now the world sounds good, 'cause the shining Bandy Man think it should. Who can take tomorrow, dip in a live stream, separate the bad vibes and light up all our screens? The Bandy Man, the Shine Man, the shining Bandy Man can. Whoa, the shining Bandy Man can, because they fixed the mic and mute, and now the audio sounds good. So now the world sounds good, 'cause the shining Bandy Men think it should.
Just so many miles between us, there can be so many more. Been so long since I've seen you, some I've never seen before. Well, I make a promise to myself, God knows I'll keep. I won't let the miles between us be so long in between. It's worth every rest stop, and Daddy, I need to pee, so my son can be around the ones that mean so much to me. Well, I want him to know you and love you all just like me. I won't let the miles between us be so long in between. As the miles go by, my mind begins to go to the memories I've made from so many years ago. And I make a promise to myself, God knows I'll keep. I won't let the miles between us be so long in between. It's worth every rest stop, and Daddy, I need to be, so my son can be around the ones that mean so much to me. Well, I want him to know you and love you all just like me. I won't let the miles between us be so long in between. I won't let the miles between us be so long in between.
Little walk
Yeah.
down memory lane.
Oh boy. Yeah.
Yeah, a little
you
too
know,
much time this morning.
yeah. I
Just
seen a
wanted to.
question go by earlier. You can download songs of mine for free off YouTube and other streaming platforms. I don't charge money for them, so I wanted to address that.
Yeah, awesome.
So yeah. Slipped my mind while I was wrestling a gator.
Yeah, them daggone side-eyeing gators. Hey there,
Oh.
almost off-grid grandma. Hi, Miss Krista. Good morning to you. Good vibes, always good vibes. We were just I was sharing with Shine a little bit of, and Tommy, of course, but and everybody really. Some old pictures I ran across of myself. I just wanted to.
How do you get a 12 pack, Chris? You go to the store and you buy one.
Yeah. I know right here they're
Yeah.
to the right as you go in the store. If you kindly ease off to the right, they're right back in your. That's where they used to be several years back.
They're not
That's
hard
where
to
they
find.
were.
You know, we have to do research in the field to make sure.
I
we know
doubt
these
they'd
things.
move them because there's been a lot of people drank for a lot of years. If they switch sides with them, you've had people in there buying Diet Coke and mad as hell when they got home. They're like, man, this ain't Diet Coke. You know, my Natty Ice is supposed to sit on that shelf. What is going on here?
What is happening with the world?
What is happening? What happened to the store while I was gone? What took place?
Well,
Anyway.
we have a new marketing strategy. Alcohol sales are down.
Alcohol sales are down. Give them a couple days till the
Yeah.
homebrew wears off, and they'll figure it out.
Yeah.
You know, hey, shout out to you. You got almost off grids at 999.
Amazing.
Let's make
Good
that.
job.
Let's make that change, everybody. Almost off grid, grandma, right here. Y'all see the comment highlighted? I'm gonna start right here. Y'all go help out, Miss Kristen.
One more. You could be the
One more.
one. You could be the one.
Yep.
Be the
Go let her
one.
know that you came from creating change. Go let
Mhm.
her know that. Go
Yeah.
go.
Don't forget
give
the
her
special
a big
emoji that
support.
you're supposed to leave. Yeah.
I think
Yeah,
I'm already
yeah.
subscribed.
Yeah.
I've
Well, you
actually
can
been
do-
getting some of those. So, you know,
Right.
now I know
You're
where they're coming from. Thank you. You
You're
know,
welcome.
thank you in
Hey.
advance or after
Yeah.
the fact.
Yeah.
I'm one of
Yeah.
those 1,000. Yep, you're at 1K now.
Hey, there you go.
Awesome.
There you go.
Awesome. Way to
that
go, Miss
was
Krista.
it blissfully?
You're YouTube rich now. You made it.
Congratulations, Miss Krista. What a journey. I know it's a
Yeah.
journey. Oh,
Yeah.
I know it is. So outstanding. Way to stick
All
with it.
right.
Way to stick
And
with it.
999 is a weird number too.
It is.
That's cool. She says,
is.
yay, laugh out. Hey, congratulations. Good job. Good job. Way to go, Miss Krista. That's awesome to see you push over that 1,000 mark. That's huge. And all of our journeys, all the numbers are huge because it's people, but we all have those milestones that we set for ourselves, and that's a huge milestone for us. So shout out to you. Congratulations.
Mm-hmm.
I hit a milestone myself the other day. I passed 150.
Hey,
Good job, brother.
good
So
job.
I'm pushing 200 right now.
There you go, man.
in
And
my
that's
journey.
how it just keeps stacking up, man. It happens, guys. It happens, man. Congratulations, Miss Krista. That is so cool that I kind of feel honored that you was able to come and we was able to help you hit that. That's cool. That's really cool. Really cool.
Blissfully at 400.
400.
go,
That's nice,
Blissfully.
blissfully. Very good.
That's a big number too, guys. That's 400
Yeah.
people.
It
But
is.
400 people, I know for me as a person that played music out, man, if I ever went to a bar and there was 400 people there, I'd feel like I done hit the big time.
100
I'd be like,
people.
"Shit, 100 people, yeah, for real.
50
I mean,
people. Like
that's
20
a lot
people.
of folks.
All
Yeah,
you need is one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
One
Tom.
for an audience.
yeah, indeed.
Yeah. But it's a lot better when there's like 1,000. Just saying, if we're gonna talk about music,
You know what's funny?
it's
John?
way better when
is,
it's packed to the rafters and like you
And
can't
one
even hear what you're
times,
saying.
like,
1,000. One times 1,000.
Yeah. All right.
I know.
I'll settle with that.
I always would get more. I played on some pretty good sized stages in front of good sized crowds and stuff.
Yeah.
But I always got more nervous when I was going to like the little open mics or something where there might only
me
truly
too,
be like
man.
4
I'm
or
like,
5
man,
people.
if this goes
Like-
wrong, I can hear you too. That's the worst
Yeah.
part.
Yeah.
It's like,
Well, and it's like for me, I think, well, what if I get there and it's 5 people that like heavy metal or like
mm-hmm.
something?
Mm.
I know that there's nothing in my repertoire that's
You
going that
listen to
that
this.
they're gonna like.
This is groundbreaking. So I watched this documentary. You remember hair metal, like Skid Row and that kind of stuff? You know that stuff's big again?
Really?
Like actually, yeah. Like the bands that are still around, that are still together, they're like the hair market metal, like era is
Yeah.
bigger than it's ever been before. And I was like, what? So I had to like do some fact checking on this,
Yeah.
and yeah, it's happening, man.
I
Because like,
would play there, Davey.
yeah,
Is the
yeah.
80s
So you
hair
know,
coming back, making a comeback?
No, they're not being so provocative. Like I
yeah,
guess is the best word. Like they're not doing the makeup and stuff, but they're doing their thing. And like it was a pretty interesting documentary. It was on
yeah,
Paramount Plus, and it was what was
Yeah,
it called?
I'm
So
loving all this nostalgia stuff with TV shows, rock
yeah,
bands,
yeah,
everything.
man, yeah. Get it back. Like get
hey,
people together, you know what I mean? Like and
yeah,
like
man,
these guys like what they said too was wild. They're like back in the day we were playing to like, 10 to 20, 30,000 like in an arena. Now they're playing to 100,000 people. So I was like that's pretty cool. Like, you know what I
yeah.
mean? So why not? I like seeing people play their instruments. So
Me too. Me too.
yeah.
I like to see the personal the work that I know goes into to preparing to do something like that. And I just
Yeah.
appreciate that, man. And I
Yeah.
love the sound in my ears.
Well, and like a lot of these guys, man, like when you're watching their story, like they were barely 18, 19 when they hit these huge record deals. You know what I mean? So like
Yeah,
imagine, right? And then like, they kind of talk about how it was and how things were, the stuff they dealt with and the problems that come with that, right?
yeah,
And then they're like, at the very end of it, they asked the one dude, I can't remember which band he was from. I want to say Quiet Riot, but I'm not sure if that was right. But it was like one of those similar styles. And he's like, the guy goes, "Did you ever think you'd be doing this again in your life?" And the guy goes, "Nope." And then like it cuts to them like playing in front of like 100,000 people, just tearing it up. You know what I mean? I'm like, yeah, man,
yeah.
that's cool. That's really cool.
Where's
But
where's Bourbon and Beyond at Blissfully Renee? That would be fun if you're talking about like a nightclub type deal. That would be cool. I know that we're close. I know that I've never heard of the place. That's why I asked.
It is going to be epic. What it sounds like a festival almost.
Yeah,
Or
yeah.
Louisville.
Louisville. Oh yeah, that's not far at all.
To
know where-
Blissfully's
I know.
comment about if she had 400 people in a room that way, she'd be scared so much. Like and I'm learning still this too. I'm by no means like not the expert on like having a room full of people, but one, you have to know like they're there for a reason. They're there for you. They're subscribed to you for a
Yep.
reason. So know that, and they're there for your support, or if anything else.
As someone
Like
once said
maybe
to
you're
me, and
scared of
nobody
messing up with
buys.
it.
Yeah, nobody buys a ticket for a show they don't want to see. You know what I mean? Like, and
Mm-hmm.
that was something a buddy of mine said to me when I was nervous, like going, because it gets bigger. The more you go, the bigger it will get, right? But same thing. Nobody will subscribe to your page if they didn't see something that they like. So run with that,
Yeah.
as opposed to being worried about, you know.
And lean
Wow.
into it more, double down on more of what you do.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And I found in my little time journeying through this little music world around here, man, I just got to where I showed my love for what I like to do, and 99.9% of the audiences I played in front of, even if they didn't really maybe like my music, they made me feel like they did because they could see that I love being up there. I love doing it. So they give me that respect of, well, we see he's having a good time and he's trying hard. So I didn't really never get too awfully bad booed. There was a couple times I had to tell people that, sometimes crowds get a little bit ignorant and do stuff, and you have to let them know it's not what you're about, and it's not the way it's going to be.
Oh,
But
it'll be.
other
She'll be
than
live
that,
streaming it.
it was always just play for the fun of it, and if they don't like it, that's fine. They'll just take another drink and be done with it anyway. So it was like for me, that's how I approached all of it now. Now with this YouTube thing, I do what makes me feel good, and I put out what I want to put out, and I just block out uh, views. I block out numbers in that manner because if I start allowing myself to really worry about all that, then to me, that takes all the fun out of what I'm doing. I do it because I just like doing it, and whatever the numbers are, it's what the numbers are. Whatever it turns out to be is what it turns out to be. If I got to go through because it's going to hurt me to get monetized to raise some songs and stuff like that, well, then so be it. But I want to play people's songs. I want to play people's stuff, and I don't really care. I'll just go through and delete it so that I'm within the rules, and that if I have to take that fun of it out of it for myself, then I just get on here and play my own music all the time. I got enough stuff. I just play my own stuff, but I enjoy being able to have other people share and do stuff. So I'll just cross that bridge if I can't never get monetized. As long as I'm within the rules and nobody's gonna get in trouble, then I'll just keep doing it the way I do it because I enjoy it. And
It's not views. I see whenever I see number grow, I see people.
sure, sure. Sure. But just as sure as you start allowing those numbers to be your motivation, you're going to get your heart broke. If you're not doing it because you believe in it and it's just something that you enjoy doing, then
What something in my weather iPad's going off like crazy with weather storming here. One thing I watched the newsroom. They talked about it's about like news stuff, and they're about producing an evening newscast for a cable news company. But one thing that they said that sticks with me always when I heard about it, and it's when we're talking about those views, those numbers, don't let ratings drive content.
no.
Let the content drive your ratings, your views. Focus on the content.
Yeah. Well, focus on you. Make sure that
You,
you're
the
doing what you're
content,
doing.
whatever you want to do, whatever you want to get out there, focus on that and not the views.
Yeah, you don't want to focus. To me, now some people are driven that way. They're numbers driven like that, and that keeps them motivated, and that's fine if that's the way it works for you. But for me, I
I
know
mean, it's
for a fact,
results. Yeah, it's
I
results.
I know for me, if I dig into that crap too awful much, it'd be like, well, well, that one I thought, yeah, it's like, man, I don't worry about how many views. I just worry about whether I feel like we did a good job, whether we accomplished what we was setting out to do, and if we stayed true to what we promised ourselves we was going to do. And that goes for videos I make, songs I do, or these live streams that we put out. Because truth of the matter is, I don't get no views. I ain't getting no views, guys. I don't get no views. It's not it. If I was doing this for views, I'd have quit 6 months ago because it ain't about views for me. It's the few people that come by mean a lot to me. The comments mean a lot to me. I've been seeing them for a long time, so it's like that's good enough for me. Shoot, I'll just keep doing it. I don't care. I could have changed up titles and I could
Yeah, I had somebody like doing this the other day, being like, "Oh, you got to change keywords and you got to, whatever, you know."
Hey, yeah, I ain't gonna worry about all that, dude. I'm so
Nah,
disorganized, dude. If I just showed y'all my email, you'd be like, "Yeah, that dude's organized." No, he
He's
don't
like,
need no
he's like,
more.
your titles
good.
don't add up with any of your videos. I'm like, I'm well aware of that. It's the first thing I think of in my head, man.
Like,
It's
you're just
not
lucky
like-
I got it on film, okay? Okay,
Take
just
it
be
easy.
glad that it's on
Take it
film.
easy.
That's
Yeah.
it's like because I mean, really, man, my life is so naturally like I'm just naturally kind of how do I put this kindly for myself? Disorganized, little grabastic, little twitchy. I get it. I don't have no problem with it, but I just know that there's certain things that there's no way I can wrap my mind around, like worrying about all that. Like it would
No.
drive. Like I'd be like this.
Like it was explained to me. Like if you remember, like I don't know if they still do it, but when you started your YouTube page, at least when I started my YouTube page, every other day I'd have 4 emails being like, your page isn't SEO compliant. I'm like, I don't even know what that means. Thank you for writing me an email. Have a great day.
Yeah. Like, dude,
Yeah, it's
I
like,
just don't
dude.
waste your time. You're emailing the wrong guy. I've probably seen this 6 months after it was sent anyway.
Exactly. Hope you're well.
Yeah.
Best of luck.
Dude,
I'll
yeah.
figure it out. Maybe.
When
I
when
don't
I
know.
have less than 200 unread stuff on my, I feel like I'm kicking tail. I'm like, oh,
Oh,
man, I've
yeah.
got this under control now.
Absolutely.
Hey.
Absolutely.
Hey, but really, man, I think that for everybody, man, like that's why I think that there's something for everybody in this. Because for me,
Oh, yeah.
I may
Yeah.
not want to spend my time with that, but for others, they may enjoy digging into that kind of stuff. And like, and that's cool. That's like, hey, do what makes you happy.
So still getting those SEO messages.
Yeah.
All right. So here's what I figured out about it. Okay. So the easiest way it was explained to me, because my mind works differently, is say you wanted to make a video on the best 5 taco stands in Montreal. Let's go with that, right? So it would be like the top 5 taco stands in Montreal. That'd be my title. Now, what I have to do if I want to be SEO compliant in my description, I have to go down there and use keywords for things like tacos, spicy food, and like put that into a paragraph.
But
And then you tag it and you do all that fun stuff. And I'm like, man, I just no. It stops for me at the video and the first title I come up with and enter. That's it. You know what I mean? Like, but anyway,
Yeah.
apparently that's the simplest explanation that's been given to me that makes sense. So anyway, thought I'd share that. You know, let's share the wealth.
Yeah, today I watched a video in this community, Creating Change community, from Mind on Mind about overthinking exercises decade, but miss the simple trick. And watch this video.
she's
and
an
everything.
outstanding lady too, from Sweden, I believe, is where she's.
Whoa! I missed
Yeah.
what you said at the beginning, Tommy. What was it about?
I watched I came across a video coming from the Creating Change community, and she was talking about just this about overthinking and everything. It was great.
Oh yeah,
I had a lot of great stuff.
Cool.
Yeah,
Very
yeah,
cool.
she's a really outstanding lady and just well spoken.
Very
Does a
good.
good job, man. So yeah,
Nice.
good job, brother Tommy, for mentioning that, man. We see everybody down there. What time we're working? Oh, we're coming up on the 1 o'clock hour, guys. It seems to fly by when everybody's having fun and sharing, brother
Yeah,
Tommy. Appreciate
I'm
you
gonna have to
being
get off here pretty soon here in the next few minutes. as
Yeah,
well.
we're getting ready to close out now anyway, so it's good timing because I got to stick to the 1 o'clock thing this afternoon. Pretty not really. I'm lying about that. I really don't have to do anything like that. I'm just saying that we're not going to run over 1 o'clock because I feel like we got started pretty good on time today, so we're going to stay on time and be all.
Love your lake videos.
Hey, thanks, man.
Walking around
Yeah.
the lake. You should have totally climbed that cliff. But like with
Yeah.
that physique you have, you can do it.
Well, once again, Tommy, I appreciate.
Yeah.
Thanks for bringing that up.
And if you
Tommy.
get
I
going
appreciate
too fast, that hat at the end will probably slow you down enough so you don't break every bone in your
it.
body.
You gotta be careful. You gotta. Be
You
careful.
gotta have something a little more aerodynamic.
Okay, so
Well-
like an umbrella, like Mary Poppins. Is that what
There was
you're-
another.
Oh
picture
yeah, that might help actually.
There was another picture that was fairly aerodynamic, but I was kind of ashamed to show it. Maybe next time. I
Told
don't
you.
know.
Uh-oh.
I don't know. I don't feel like it must have been cold. I
You
can't
got,
remember.
you got to bring the
It
right
was a while
hardware
back.
for the job. You know what I
Through
mean?
the winter time, I don't feel comfortable exactly sharing that picture. It doesn't seem to capture
I don't
Doesn't
need
seem
a
to capture the
snowplow.
essence of me. As
I don't
well.
need a
I think you
snowplow
could-
because I'm so hot the snow melts.
Maybe for after dark.
Yeah. Well,
They're
you know,
way after dark. Well, I'm gonna tell
you got to ease them
uh,
into it, Tommy. See,
yeah,
it's like
there
a
may
catch
need
and
a-
release.
may need a touch of loving edits in there with some
You're not
Kindly-
feeding
kindly
ducks
placed
anymore.
stickers.
Actually, it's hilarious you say that because I had to go vote yesterday, and while I was on my way to voting, I looked down and I see a pond full of ducks. I was like, if only I had the time. Keep
You
going.
know,
I had to cast
And that
that ballot.
happens sometimes. I've been
It
out
does.
just running around
You
and
know,
run
you
into
know.
a whole flock of them and just feed them ducks. You
know
just-
what
you
time
stop
it is.
what you're doing.
Mm,
And you feed them
If I
ducks.
only didn't have to vote, you know you fools would be getting fed.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Feed them ducks.
Oh my god. Do you
Yeah,
know
Brother
how
Tommy
much
and I-
bread I have? Oh.
Yeah.
If I only didn't have to vote, you babies would be getting fed.
Otherwise, we feed them ducks.
Feed them ducks.
Yeah, yeah.
You're
That's the way
welcome.
that's done.
You're
That's the
welcome.
way that's all we have to say about that. That's-
What has happened for anyone who don't know? That's the music. Anyone who uses StreamYard knows that's one of the default music.
yeah,
Tommy, if you give away one more secret of ours,
I mean, it's
One
like,
more.
why don't you just tell the world?
Well, they're
the-
asking. I'm not giving away the whole
Why didn't you
secret.
just give the combination to the safe away? I mean,
I'm not giving the whole secret away. You got to give them something.
I'm sure glad I didn't send them pictures. to
okay,
you.
so I can understand your
you know.
business philosophy. The first one is free, and I'm down with that. Just
Uh,
you'll be back for more.
You'll be back.
You'll be back.
In a sickening sort of way. You'll want to come back.
You'll wonder
I don't know
why.
why, but I'm gonna watch that.
You'll question most of your life's choices, but you'll be back.
I'm gonna watch that one more time against my better judgment. I swear, I just got to make sure that was what I don't want to have this question in my mind forever. I've got to solve this
He
out.
was doing fine till he heard "Feed the Ducks," and he's
Oh,
never been quite
Lord.
right since.
Oh Lord, oh Lord.
TV, what is happening?
Bit more streamlined than we was hoping for, but anyway, you know. Anyway,
Just
shout
gotta
out to you
cut through the
guys.
noise. Yeah,
You got to
That's
cut
it.
through the noise sometimes. You know, you
That's it.
just got to let it be and let it happen, and just that's the way it goes.
Let it be.
Let it be.
Let
Brother
it
Tommy,
be.
We appreciate
Let it
you
be.
being here,
Yes, we
man,
do.
feeding the ducks with us, man. We appreciate everybody being here, feeding the ducks. Everybody just having a good time, having good vibes. And remember, guys, don't take yourself too seriously. Just have some fun with it. Laugh it off sometimes. That's the easiest medicine you can ask for, and it's free.
For sure.
And if you need any help, then you can go back and watch this episode. And
Or
you can-
multiple priors.
you can watch if you need a little help to smile, or just maybe not feel right on your stomach or something. Then you can
Or
go
be
back.
like, hey, my life's not that bad.
My life is not that bad. Like this guy. I wonder how much time. Like, I don't even want to tell people how much time it actually took me to do that, because it's like, if it was only like 5 minutes, I wouldn't be ashamed of it. But
Oh my.
I did dedicate pretty much a whole day to getting that lined out, so it pretty shameful. But I felt like it was pretty good.
Well, you know, it wasn't all bad. You know,
I didn't think so. Once I
No. I mean,
you know,
be proud of your
hey,
accomplishment.
be proud.
Right?
Be proud. Be proud. Now, I mean, now, if it feels against your better judgment, then don't be too dang proud. Think about it first. 'Cause,
And don't put it right to the internet.
there was one other picture that I was like,
Words
maybe
are
I'm not as
fine.
proud as I feel like I should be, and I was like, well,
All
I
right,
don't.
Tommy Kenyon's out. Sweet Tea's got to roll. All right, keep
yeah.
it tight. Pack it
Goodbye.
loose.
Brother. Good
You
vibes,
choose.
to you, my man.
All right.
Behave yourself. I
It's
tell you
more
what,
fun not to. Have fun.
I-
All right.
yeah. I ain't got no bail money though. I'll just tell you that right now before you leave. I ain't got no bail money, brother Tommy. Now
Go get it.
You can
Yeah.
write me letters and stuff, and I can afford a stamp or two, but ain't got no bail money.
Depending on where they
yeah.
lock you up, I may be able to call and just let
Yeah.
you know we're there.
Yeah. Like that, hey, I'm here. I'm here. I'm
Yeah.
here to listen. I'm here to listen. Shout out to you guys. This is Guy and Sean. Always good vibes. Always laughing it up, having a good time. You seen it too, didn't you, Sean?
Yeah,
I'm gonna pin it. I'm gonna pin it, and I'm gonna leave out with that pin. Shout out to you, Dave B.
Well,
Shout out to you.
some of us, some of us are cursed with both blessings.
Yeah. It's
And
our
you can
story.
think
We
about
tell
that.
it any way we want. I'll see you in just a minute, Sean.
Yep,
Talk
sounds
for a
good.
second, man. Be out, man. Guys.
Got a fire in my soul, yeah, it's burning bright. Guy Bandy told me just to follow the light. Well, I heard the people singing with all their might. So I hit the ground running, and I ran all night. And we sang, run, 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 run. Run, 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 run. Run, 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 run. Run, 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 run. Well, I ran into my family, and I ran into my friends, and I ran into people that I didn't know then. And I said to them, hey, I could use a hand. And then I ran and I ran, and I ran and I ran. And we sang, run, 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 run. Run, 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 run. Run, 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 run. Run, 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 run. They say it's dangerous out there, but not if we're all here. If we're together, we can run without fear. They say it's dangerous out there, but not if we're all here. If we're together, we can run without fear. Well, the children and the elders and the strangers and the neighbors and the doctors and the teachers and the farmers and the bakers and the scientists and builders and the singers and the players and the buskers and the dancers and the dreamers and the painters and the coaches and the helpers and the artists and creators and the yogis and the healers and the preachers and the changers and the people and the planet and the forests and the rivers and the mountains and the oceans and the future and the vision. And the buskers and the patience and the future and the vision. Run, run.